course, it totally befuddled me. We spent $4,000 to save $50 or something, but there is a little bit of order to it, much more than I realized originally, so I'm okay with it, I guess.
Well, yes and no, I suppose. There's a couple days that neither one of the transfer stations are open, and I would think they would have staggered that a little bit more. But well, I'm glad you were able to put some sensibility into it. That's good.
Acceptability. I'm not sure about sensibility. Yeah, don't plan on throwing anything away on a Wednesday. Nothing is open. Maybe the transfer station up in Smithfield, but nothing is open on a Wednesday anymore.
Yes, exactly. And that, so and so it's one of those things. So I hope your weekend went well. I stopped by and saw, Grace and I did stop by and saw Stu for a minute on our way back from over across the water, and he's doing well and hopes to get out of the rehab facility on Friday possibly.
Oh, very good. I'm hoping to stop by tomorrow. I need to stop in to oversee anyway, so it gives me two good reasons to be over there, check on how he's doing. Seems a bit odd to me, but maybe it's a standard practice with the use of the two different facilities, and then not even in the same grouping. But hopefully it's working for him.
Well, it's working for him, and yeah, it is a little bit different, but it's the I understood his rationale, if you will, and so yes, it is different, but it is working for him, so that's a good thing.
Very good. And I heard yesterday they've already got him up and moving, which apparently is the prime ingredient to success with those. So glad to hear he's getting some motion there.
Yeah, they don't let him, and that's key. They don't let him sit around after those knee operations. They get him up, get him moving. Get them stretching out, and that is a key ingredient to the successfulness of the procedures.
Well, we wish him well. Go do a stop in tomorrow and say hey to him. So anyway, you got much planned for the rest of the day today?
A few little cats and dogs here and there, I think. Maybe even watch a little bit of the NASCAR race. What about yourself for the rest of the day?
Well, I'm heading home now. We're probably about equidistant from our appropriate QTHs. So not a whole lot super planned. I probably need to do a little bit of trimming outside. There's some things that are growing a little more than I want them to, but welcome to Virginia.
Shaggy just had a bath, so did Apache.
Yeah, I need to probably put out another application of weed killer, and that stuff, the weeds, really got away from me this year. A little bit embarrassing. And so I've probably got, need to put down one more application of that stuff, and that, and yep, always something growing, except maybe for the Kentucky 31 that doesn't do quite as well as what you'd like sometimes, and then sometimes it even grows faster than what you'd want.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, it's green, that's been too much of my theory, I think.
whatnot are green too, and they don't look too bad if you keep them trimmed. KK4PUX, or I'm sorry, KK4UCQ, KA7HBH Mobile.
Thank you for the reminder, and I am honored by your reference. KK4UCQ with KA7.
You don't have to identify the other person in the QSO. You just have to identify yourself.
Look forward to a fresh week. Starting tomorrow again already.
Yeah, I tuned around the bands for a half an hour or so when we got home, and they're not too bad. In fact, I even worked a CW station, and that, or I should say, subjected some poor soul to my poor excuse for a CW fist. But and there's a lot of Kansas QSO party stations on this weekend. The Kansas QSO parties this weekend.
Those Ohio.
There are a lot of those stations heard out there too.
Ohio and Kansas.
Very good. I've got to explore the
National
other
Parks on the Air is still
some
going.
more of that. I'll get into that to do some exploring. Just haven't made the plunge yet. Time will come.
Yep, well, you never know. Hamfest coming up. You might be able to find a inexpensive way to get into that area of the hobby.
Yeah, roger that. I guess I need to start exploring and figure out what I think I want to do, and then when the right opportunity comes along, I can say, oh yeah, that's it. But I'll get there.
That's called picket fence.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to look at it. And well, my new neighbors have been, because I think the last night was the first night they slept there. They've been busily moving into their home, and we got a little housewarming gift we got to take over when they get back home. And that KK4UCQ, KA7HBH Mobile.
Pretty quick. So that transformer is in its final resting place. I was thinking it was a pallet was going to put in place, but apparently it's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it took them a little bit, but yeah, it's where it's supposed to be, and so that's a good thing for them. A nice young couple, and so that's very good. And that. Well, Alan, I'm pulling in the driveway, so I'm going to say 7-3. Thanks for coming back to me. Always a pleasure, neighbor. And you and the family have a good rest of the weekend, and best to Darlene. 7-3, KK4, UCQ, KA7, HBH Mobile. Will be clearing QRT on your final, sir. 7-3, Alan.
That was not me. Well, same back to you, sir. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm within a minute of pulling the plug myself. So 73, say hi to you, sweetie. KK4UCQ will be clear with A7HBH. Have a great day.
You know that 73 and comes from Morse code. And it goes da 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 da. 73 da 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 da. We're clear. 73 da 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 da.